a cloudy northerly at 10 or 11 degrees. Coincidentally, we should see 10 or 11 degrees. It's getting colder, and after our recent present of rain, it's going to be a drier spell of weather for most. But at the moment, that's not the case. A lot of rain at the moment. The driving force is this very slow-moving low sitting over northern England, and for the rest of today and tonight, it drifts slowly eastwards. So the showers sitting underneath it are slow-moving. Clearly, the further south you are, the tighter isobars, the more the wind. But for southern Scotland and northern England, there's very little wind. The cold air of the last week or two is not that far away. If you look at the top of your screen, it's just disappearing. There were snowflakes just north of Shetland. But this is all rain, and this is the afternoon's very wet picture, even for southern England, for those watching the boat race. Frequent and sometimes heavy showers brought on a very strong west to southwest wind. Now at 12 degrees, with that strength of wind, it doesn't even feel as warm as it did yesterday. So the air's giving hints at what it wants to do. And if you follow this up, over Northern Ireland now, with clearing showers this afternoon, a bit of sunshine, the winds are northwesterly. And that's the story, really. Whilst tonight the showers disappear, the winds turn to a northwesterly for all of us, and that cold is now coming back in. Note the white, that is proper snow forecast, not necessarily just for the mountains of Scotland. For a time it could be slushy even at lower levels, in, for example, Aberfeldy tomorrow morning. So a chilly night, but still at the moment frost-free, you'll notice. There's just too much wind for it. Now Monday, confirmation it's getting colder, that little cold front goes out of the way, and if you follow the isobars up, they go all the way to the Arctic. It ain't going to get that cold. It's not going back to winter, but it is definitely a change in the feeling. And all the weather is now wind-driven showers in more or less a northwesterly. So tomorrow, showers, and they could be sleety or snowy, coming down to the southern uplands, maybe the higher ground elsewhere. It's not going to stick, not except on the mountain tops. It's a colder feel. Drier for most of us, but we've knocked the temperatures back, you'll notice a little bit. Now I suspect on Tuesday the winds turn round to more of a northeasterly, so still for Scotland, but this time for eastern England, is where the disappointingly cloudy and cold feeling weather is, with a scattering of showers. 8 to 10 degrees after probably a frosty start, because the winds are lighter now. On Wednesday and Thursday the weather comes back in from the Atlantic, but from the North Atlantic, so it's not looking that much warmer, but the winds are tightening, the isobars are tightening, and the rain comes back in properly for Scotland and Northern Ireland, preceded by snow. So early Wednesday it may well be snowy and the rain comes in. The sunshines lifted temperatures to 10 degrees in the south of the UK. That was after possibly a frosty start. On Thursday we continue the same trend. Wet and windy for Scotland and Northern Ireland. Dry but slowly warming up in southern England maybe. The cloud probably too much to make it feel much better elsewhere. On Friday the process continues. So it's getting cooler. Is the weather better than the Falkland Islands? Have a look. Here's Miriam again.